Ladies and gentlemen, with the garden update set to release soon, there's a bunch of information being released right now in Hypixel Skyblock. My name is Derailious, welcome back to Skyblock News, and let's launch right into it. Before we get into everything garden related though, I want to start off with something Minikloon posted on Twitter. As you can see, this is called Talbot's Theodolite, and it has the ability to track. Essentially, it allows you to indicate the approximate height difference and angle between you and a tracked mob. Now, I don't really know what use this will have other than people calculating maybe how far certain attacks can hit from, how far they can hit certain mobs, or things of that nature. On top of this, he captioned it Minecraft Education Edition, which I find pretty funny. It might also have something to do with the Rift update. That was all of the items that had stuff like Rift Time and other similar, features added onto them, and we never really got word on that. But they were added to the game and we were able to see them within the files, so this could be something related to that, but I would be kind of shocked if that were true. It likely is going to be another bit shop item or something small added on to be, just a funny little item that you can use on your island. Moving on to the garden update, there's a lot of things you can do right now in order to prepare for it. Starting off, we're going to start to talk about melons. Essentially, melons are going to be the thing that this update is kind of based off of in a way. Enchanted melon blocks allow you to craft the melon armor, which eventually gives you the opportunity to get croppies, which gives you the opportunity to get squash, which gives you the opportunity to get fermento. Fermento is the end game set here, and you need about 120 enchanted melon blocks, which right now isn't really too expensive. It's only about 3 million coins. I highly recommend anyone who's not currently on Iron Man pick that up immediately, because it will allow you to get ahead when this update drops. Do keep in mind, though, how you eventually will actually need to have a high farming level in order to get the higher tier gear. For example, I won't be able to use Fermento armor because I'm only farming level 31, and it has a much higher farming level requirement. If you are on Iron Man, or if you are on Stranded, which by the way, Stranded players can still use, all of this stuff in the update, they can go to the garden. If you really wanted to get ahead, the best thing I can think of doing right now is probably placing down a bunch of various farming minions and getting ahead that way. The price of most of the farming items is going to shoot up on release, and if I go over to the bazaar right now, you can see that things are currently, pretty expensive depending on how you look at it from the last, 31 days. Things will continue to be expensive for the next long while, and you need a lot of these items for the NPCs which come around to your garden. So getting your hands on as much as possible by placing down minions is likely going to help you a lot. On top of this, I expect the update to release probably fairly soon, especially considering since on the forums they have a list of bugs, and pretty much all of them have already been fixed, which is really nice to see. I wouldn't be that surprised if they just released it to the server without actually putting it back on the alpha network. I feel like everyone already got their little bit of testing in. However, I would not be surprised if it went the other way and they wanted to put it back on the alpha network just to see if everything was working fine. Probably within the next couple days, we'll see some action on that front. The general rule of thumb is this: if you're going to be grinding pumpkins in the update, you're going to want to buy up a lot of pumpkins now or make a lot of pumpkins now. If you're going to be grinding up wheat, you should do the same thing. However, having small amounts of pretty much every single farming related item in the game is going to be of huge help when the update releases because of the visitor system. And keep in mind, you're going to want to get as many visitors as possible because that allows you to upgrade your Lotus armor into being a lot better for your farming fortune, which, by the way, is the end goal for pretty much everyone who wants to continue getting golds in Jacob's contest. Overall, though, my name is Derailious. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and look to the future, fellas, because I will see you then.